welcome back to Wickedwands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Scorpio on Are They Cheating? Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. And I hope, despite the nature of this video, that you're having a wonderful day so far, Scorpio. I'm going to dive right in here with a couple of different tarot, but at the end I wanted to let you know we're actually taking out one of my homemade decks that I haven't used in a while. Because I ended up buying like 89 decks, but just to give you an idea, we're going to have some insight into the thoughts of your person. They're not all good, they're not all bad. But first, let's start off with the Black Tarot. I can't help it, it's one of my favorites. Alright, let's see. What do we have for Scorpio, please? Their fidelity. Oh, and before I forget, quick shout out to Blair. Hope you're doing well. We've got 7 of Cups and the High Priestess. So with this, Scorpio, I'm seeing that we've got somebody who has had, or, has pretty much always had a lot of options, maybe a lot of attention, but they failed to use their intuition with the High Priestess in the reverse here. I don't know if I've ever pulled this card, honestly. Just want to make sure you can see it. It's really beautiful. She's got like her rib cage showing, almost like this High Priestess, if it's the feminine energy, as well as telling us that somebody wasn't following their intuition, then this is somebody who's really quite good at bearing their soul or being very honest. And we've got the 6 of Swords. So something here is moving to smoother waters. If there's a period of separation, then it looks like there's going to be a reunion of sorts or communication. For hidden energy, we've got the 10 of Spheres. So Scorpio, you may not know it, but something about this situation is tied to your success and finances. Spheres being, of course, pentacles. And with the 2 of Wands coming out, it looks like, Scorpio, there's not really a lot of question in your mind in terms of which direction you want to go. You're very focused. This would make me feel like it's pretty likely we might see the King of Wands come out at some point. That's the Queen of Spheres, by the way. But it didn't really flip over, so I'm not going to, count it. There might be something about a stable, successful female here, but we'll see. All right, and then we've got the Star and the 5 of Spheres. So, Scorpio, someone here feels like they're left out in the cold by the person that they consider to be their wish fulfillment. I've never put 7 cards up at top here, but for some reason I really do feel like we need to keep that. Alright, so let's move to, let's do the Egyptian Tarot, actually. And we'll get a little bit of clarity here for you, Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio on the 7 of Cups, please? You guys, shut up. Wow. We have the High Priestess in the reverse again, you guys. Different deck, obviously. And then we have the 3 of Swords in the reverse. So there is definitely a refusal of intuition or an unwillingness to listen to one's intuition at the core of this situation. And with the 3 of Swords in the reverse, I'm feeling like somebody... I don't feel like there was cheating here, but I do feel like there was a really strong desire for someone else while you were in a relationship. And with the Justice card here and the 5 of Cups in the reverse, it looks like there's going to be some redemption here. Something that had brought a lot of sadness or even like a little bit of depression to a situation is going to be corrected or righted with this Five of Cups in the reverse, I think there's going to be something to celebrate. What else do we have for Scorpio, please? So there was a rejection in the past regarding this wish fulfillment individual. So whoever it is, Scorpio, that you want, or whoever views you as their wish fulfillment, with the Four of Wands in the reverse, it looks like there is yet to be justice in the situation, and I believe there was also rejection. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see like the Eight of Cups come out, or maybe even the Seven of Wands, because we've got probably an issue with regards to timing here, and probably some separation as well. All right, and we've got the Knave of Chalices and the Seven of Swords. All right, Scorpio, somebody is moving in silence or trying to be sneaky about wanting to make an apology or an offer of love. So I think this whole like premise of are they cheating is really coming down to somebody who I think resisted something for a really long time, and now they don't want to resist it anymore. We'll keep the Knave of Chalices. It'll be fun to see if that Seven of Swords comes back out. So we do have the Lovers flipping over. I view it as hidden energy, but it was also super visible. So I think not a lot of people know that there's a decision coming for someone involved here, Scorpio, but I think you and your person both know that there's a decision coming. Ooh. And then we've got Knave of Wands. Good news. So have faith, Scorpio. It looks like you have some good news coming your way. All right, tell me more about this High Priestess in the reverse, please. So we have the Devil in the reverse here. So someone was ignoring their intuition and being unwilling to walk away from something that was harmful to them or something that bound them. It could be an addiction. I think it's more likely that it was a relationship that was codependent. Definitely feels like a relationship that didn't have a lot of love in it, which is probably why this masculine energy, I believe it's masculine, was pulled away from that relationship. There we go. Spirit answering my message. It was indeed a masculine. We have an Emperor here. And the Emperor is telling me we've got somebody who has worked to become a better person. They've been maybe stuck in the same kind of pattern for a while of being maybe a little bit selfish, a little bit immature. And this situation has pushed them to become a better person, to become stronger. And I also heard to like actually follow their happiness. So Scorpio, if that's true for you, I'm really, really fucking proud of you, because it can take a lot of courage to rebuke whatever it is that people tell us should make us happy or what we should want, and instead just find your own path and live in your own truth. It's exhilarating. So then we have the Hierophant coming out, and this, in particular in this deck, the Hierophant and the High Priestess seem like such a pair to me. In, the world of tarot, the Hierophant is somebody who is religious or has conventional beliefs. It could literally be God. And then the High Priestess is somebody who's a little bit more like spiritual, intuitive, and possibly psychic. And with this card coming out to clarify the Five of Cups in the reverse, I think there's been some mutual disappointment or sadness here that is going to be like wiped away with some divine blessing. Yep, someone has a plan here with the Eight of Pentacles. Didn't we have something like that come out? Yeah, there is a plan here. Somebody is focused and trying to figure out the best strategy. But they're ready to put down these burdens that they've had. With the Nine of Wands, we're looking at somebody here who's a wounded warrior. It's like, I'm getting vibes of somebody who feels like if things don't work out with this particular person, it's like, that's it. Like, love doesn't exist kind of vibe. Which makes me sad. All right, let's see what else we have for you, Scorpio, with my handmade cards. What are the thoughts of the other person here for Scorpio? What do we need to know for Scorpio? All right. All right, so this is, all right, the first one I feel is kind of like for a reference to the relationship that just ended. I'm into your sibling or good friend. This is telling me that when this relationship ended, the person who didn't want the relationship to end already had a pretty strong conviction that this person that they were with was going to be going straight over to somebody that they know about. And then I get that this is more about the two people who haven't been together. I think about the last time you smiled at me all the time. What else do we have for Scorpio? I can't make up my mind. I think there's a little bit of fear here, a little bit of hesitation. There's been a lot of negativity that has taken up things, taken up time, really. And there's some indecision or even doubt here. I'm fine with moving on without you. I'm just curious, so let me just check something real quick, Scorpio. That's what I thought. Okay, so I have this thought here, right? I'm fine with moving on without you. And I get the impression that, like, yes, moving on is a thing that could happen, but that it's like kind of almost like someone's trying to convince themselves, like, I don't need you. I would never admit it, but I love you. Alright, I keep getting more, but I gotta like turn these over. I don't know why. They keep staring me down. Alright, where's the... Okay, we found it. The last two I'm going to have here for you, Scorpio. We have unfinished business and I can't decide what I want. So it looks like there's a conversation that needs to happen here, but someone's going to have the balls to like get that going. All right, I hope that was helpful for you today, Scorpio. Thank you for the likes, shares, comments, and subscribes, and have a great rest of your day.